What the hell is going on, people? This is Periodic, and you see the title of the video. We are going over the 4-year anniversary banners and deciding which one is better. Obviously, this is completely my opinion. It is subjective. This debate all boils around what cards you already own. Because if you have a ton of Vegeta's family units, then obviously you would want a Vegeta's family leader. If you have a ton of Goku's family units, then obviously you would want a ton of, you would want a Goku family leader. If you're missing certain category units, then it would make sense to go in for that particular banner. With that said, let's look at both of them, go over the units that are in them, and then we will do our scoring, I guess, our grading system. So let's start off with Goku's banner first. His hair just looks so tough. Look at how wild that man's hair is. It looks fantastic. With the pink fur, you know how he does. Yellow pants. Could have gone with a different color, but it is what it is. The key characters on his banner, obviously LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, as well as the LR Goku and Vegeta with the transforming Goku and the resurrected Angel Golden Frieza. If we go down and take a look at the actual units here, we'll run it down. So you guys already know LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. There he is. That's the base form. So that is the silhouette that you are going to want to see when that shows up. Be very, very happy. You also have the AGL transforming Goku. He goes to Super Saiyan, and then he goes Super Saiyan 3, God, you know, all that good stuff. Jiren here TURs into the Universal Survival Saga leader. He's pretty good. He's pretty solid. You have another Goku's family leader in here who Dokkan Awakens. Yeah, kind of, I don't want to say gimmicky passive, but it does have some restrictions on it. It's not just like full blown. It's interesting, and we'll go over that in a second. But he is a Goku's family 120% leader. And then you have the final Goku's family 120% leader with the fantastic art there. Goku fighting Vegeta, kicking the hell out of the boy, and he is 120% leader as well. Key +3, obviously. And then here is the LR, the second LR on this Dokkan Fest banner. The Goku and Vegeta, aka LR Vegito. In case you guys don't know, there he is. One of the best LRs in the game. Still, he's fantastic. I mean, it's been a year, but he's still very, very, very good. Hits insanely hard. You have the Realm of Gods lead here, UI Goku, who, you know, transforms into Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku. So that's pretty solid there. And then you have the resurrected Angel Golden Frieza, who is the leader of the Resurrected Warriors. So, and then your mono super lead for strength is Super Saiyan 4 Goku, one of the coolest poses in my opinion. And then last but not least, you have the GT Kid Goku, who actually Dokkan Awakens into a decent little Super Saiyan 2 here. Not terrible at all. And then your obligatory SR. It is what it is. But, so 10 SSRs, 1 SR. That is actually pretty good for featured rates. It's not terrible. That means that the banner is not huge. Because some of these Dokkan Fest banners, you'll have like 15 characters on it, 16 characters, and that just reduces the chance of pulling the unit that you want. We can go into like what's in the general population, but it's pretty much everything that's always been, right? So there's going to be no surprises here. You're going to see your SRs and your SSRs. You always have a good chance for everything else. So what stands out to me? Obviously, LR Goku. Yes, that's good. The AGL transformation Goku. He's really solid. Universal Survival Saga. Okay, not a ton of people run Universal Survival Saga, but the fact that he is very strong, and you can also put LR Super Saiyan 3 or LR Goku and Frieza on the team. There's a few other cats that you can put on the team. Unfortunately, there's no one really in this list besides UI Goku that can go on Jiren's squad, so that's unfortunate. But what is very fortunate is the fact that this Goku right here, if you pull everybody else, you can all put him onto one team because he's just straight up he's the super leader, 120%. So that's pretty nice. And then you have 3 different Goku's family leaders that you can put together. So that's also very good. The fact that you have Patara and is one of the best categories in the game. There's your lead right there. That's really good. Realm of God leader, as well as Universe 7 representative, Universal Survival Saga as well, so that works. And then Golden Frieza, who you can throw into Resurrected, not Resurrected, you can throw into Universal Saga as well. Unfortunately, he does debuff his own team 15% attack to super units, so that's kind of sad because mainly everybody on Universal Survival Saga will be super, so that's kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. But it is nice that you can put 1, 2 different units onto that team if you pull this Jiren, and then him, you can pull pretty much everybody besides the Angel Golden Frieza on that team. That's pretty solid. And then obviously Goku's family, every Goku here except for Goku and Vegeta, Jiren obviously, so that makes sense there as well. So all in all, pretty solid. If you pull the strength Goku, I mean, you can just put Jiren on the strength team, and that's about it. So pretty solid. You have some combos that can work together. Goku's family is going to be your best bet. If you pull all of them, you could definitely make a team. 1, 2, 3. He's Super Saiyan 2, so yes, 4, and then 5. And then I think they share the same name, so I don't think they can be run on the same team together, if I remember correctly. But you can put full power if you're able to pull full power Frieza, or full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So I'm thinking if you're brand new to the game and you're starting out and you want to pull on a banner, this so far, and we're going to get to the Vegeta one in a second, but this one so far is pretty solid. You have very good combinations that you can run. With that said, let's jump over into the Vegeta banner. And here he is, the long hair on the back. That's awesome, because Vegeta doesn't have much long hair. You have the Android 17, one of the best support units in the game. You got the Pod Frieza, you have the LR Gogeta, obviously you have the LR Goku and Vegeta. So let's scroll down and take a look at the units that are actually on this banner. So LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, fantastic card, you guys already know. That is the silhouette right there, so you're going to want that folded arm boy with the kind of mullet. I don't even know if that would be considered a mullet, but it's a big old hairdo, as we all know. Android 17, who I still do not have on global. I got him over on JP, but I would love to have him on global. Fantastic little Android lead. So giving everybody key +3, obviously when he goes into his TUR form, and giving everybody 60% defense is pretty insane. Pretty wild. So good key. Unfortunately no attack, but it is what it is. He does have some attack links, so that can help out just a little bit. Tech transforming Frieza, so essentially the opposite of the AGL transforming Goku. You have your extreme leader, so 120% across the board. That is very good. The evolution Vegeta, so pure Saiyans, probably the biggest category in the game. I think it still is the biggest category in the game, actually. So that is always very solid to get that type of a category leader. And then you have your movie boss leader here, Turles. Again, one of the best supports in the game. The fact that if we go to his TUR here, you can see that he gives 3 key, 40% attack, which is fantastic to all allies, so that's very, very good. Now we're starting to look into the Vegeta's family leaders, 120% across the board. This is the Gallic Gun Vegeta, which is the opposite of the Kaioken Vegeta, and then again, or Kaioken Goku, again, if we're talking about opposites, with fantastic art. Look at that, just beautiful. The Vegeta's family leader, Super Saiyan 2 Majin Vegeta for extreme strength. When we start going to the bottom row, we have the LR Goku and Vegeta that are going to be Gogeta there. Ignore all type disadvantage, which is fantastic. Very, very good. And then one of my favorite cards, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta here with this Final Flash attack, which is, was it Final Shine attack? I forgot what it's called already, but it looks awesome. Always loved it since when it first came out. AGL Trunks finally getting his Dokkan Awakening, so there is that. And then he, I believe, gets 20% attack, 10% defense, and 1 key for every orb he gets. So that's pretty solid. And then you get some other stuff. I forgot what it is, but he gets pretty good. He gets pretty good. And then finally, your obligatory SR. So let us analyze this banner here. So you have your 3 Vegeta's family units, as you can see. You know, it is what it is. Then you have an Android unit. That already kind of gives you a strike for this banner, simply because not a lot of people run Android units. No one really runs MVP 17 as a leader. Not many people run Android 21 as a leader, so you're not going to see a lot of Androids. And the fact that there are no other Android units in this bunch is actually kind of sad. So even though he's a fantastic support unit and he goes on a few different squads, the fact that he is a Android category leader is actually a strike against him. Now, when you're going into the plus, you have the extreme leader of tech, you know, first form Frieza, Pod Frieza, as we like to say. Now, the reason why this is a plus is because not only do you have himself as an extreme character, you also have Turles as an extreme character, this physical Vegeta as an extreme character, and the strength Majin Vegeta as an extreme character. So now you have 4 extreme characters here that can be run on a extreme team. So that's very, very good. What's also very, very good is your Pure Saiyans category leader here in Evolution Vegeta. So you have Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta as a Pure Saiyan himself, so that's 2. You have the Turles 3. You have this boy 4, Majin Vegeta as 5. And I believe these boys are on Pure Saiyans. Yes, 6. I would assume so. 7 for Vegeta, and then the Trunks obviously are not. So quite a bit of characters on Pure Saiyans. That's always solid. Movie boss. That's another strike. There's no other movie bosses here on this banner, so that's kind of unfortunate. Even though he is a fantastic support unit, and you probably throw him into whatever team you want to. You know, you can put him on an AGL team with Vegeta. It doesn't really matter because he's such a good unit. The Gallic Gun Vegeta and the Strength Majin Vegeta, both of them secondary Vegeta's family units. Again, they can go onto the Extreme team. They can go onto the Pure Saiyans team. So that's always pretty solid. And then lastly, we're taking a look at the AGL Trunks, who you probably wouldn't use. Well, actually you would. You would use him because he doesn't share his name with a lot of characters besides the Strength GT Trunks. So I would probably say this card might be better. Yeah, I definitely say he is better than the Strength GT Trunks. So the Strength GT Trunks, if I remember correctly, he gives himself 90% attack when he supers, and that's kind of limiting because he has no defense, so that kind of sucks. Whereas this guy gives himself defense with orbs, which is always nice. And then the Vegeta right here, in my opinion, is more versatile than the Strength Goku. So I would rather have the AGL Vegeta to start off with than the Strength Goku, though they both are strong. Just this Vegeta can last better in Dokkan events and difficult content because his defense is much higher. And then you have the LR Gogeta. Now, it doesn't matter if you got LR Gogeta or LR Vegito, they both are broken to start off with. If you have a brand new account, you're going to be very, very lucky to get either one. And so, you know, even though the Vegito is better when he gets to his Vegito form with his counters, this dude is monstrous because when he supers, he ignores type advantage, or type disadvantage, I should say, and he just hits like a truck. So there are pros and cons, I think, to both banners. In my opinion, it's so close. Really, it could be considered 55% to 45% on which one you should summon on. But for me, just because of Android 17 and him not being a robust category and not many people running him, and having no one else that can be run on that category, if you pull him, I would probably suggest for new players to pull on the Super Saiyan 4 Goku banner, simply because, again, Potara is probably the strongest category in the game, or close to it. You still have the LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, you have a bunch of Goku's family, you have just a ton of units that can run alongside each other. Ideally, you want to summon on both banners, but if you only have enough for one rotation, then I would probably save the stones for the LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Again, if you are a seasoned player, you kind of already know which banner you're going to summon on. I myself am going to go very, very strong on this Vegeta banner because I do not have the Pod Frieza. I do not have the MVP 17, whereas I have Jiren and Resurrected Angel Frieza rainbowed plus extra dupes. So it would be very sad if I threw hundreds of stones into this banner and I pulled a ton of Jirens and Resurrected Angel Friezas. That would be extremely tier worthy. Either way, we're going to be going deep on this, guys. Hopefully you are as excited as I am for the 4-year anniversary. Let me know which banner you're planning on dropping all your stones on. And if you're new to the channel and you have yet to subscribe, consider what you're doing with your life. Go ahead and gently rub that sub button, gingerly ring the bell button, and everyone should have already sensually kissed the like button. As always, this is Periodic. See y'all in the next video.